Hi, my name is Brittany Flandrick and I'm doing the video prompt Disappearing Bees. The prompt is, what relationship do bees have with other organisms in their communities, plants, mites, and people, and why are so many hives dying off? The thing that we had to do first was we had to watch the video by Marla Spivak, which is why bees are disappearing. I thought this was a really interesting video, as I know that bees are a big part of our community and they are a big benefit. I thought that this video really outlined why bees were a benefit and why they are disappearing. One of the interesting facts was that it the bees were disappearing since World War II, I believe is what they said. I thought that was very interesting. Again, I really like this video. The first question is, what relationships do bees have with other organisms in their communities? And I'll start with plants. So bees pollinates plants. It also provides food for themselves. So it helps plants grow. And then also spread those plants to other areas so they grow in other places. Mites in particular are a parasite. The video didn't state anything about mites as a particular benefit other than the fact that, yeah, it's a parasite and it's one of the reasons why bees are dying. And then people. So bees provide honey, which is a very good thing. It's actually very tasty and people love that. So that's the relationship with people. The reason why hives are dying off is actually a couple of reasons, and I actually took a screenshot of what is actually making them die. The first one is diseases and parasites. So, like stated before, the mite that attaches to the bee's back actually circles viruses inside and disorientates them. And so that in itself is a reason why bees are dying. Pesticides, there are certain pesticides that are either put into the seed or sprayed on the seed or even totally to the plant, and it either kills them or completely disorientates them and makes them unable to find their way home. In other words, it transports through their pollen and then it kills more bees because pollen is used for food for bees. Flowerless landscapes. So a lot of times, instead of the plants that are friendly to the bees, there's either one or two types of plants. So, for example, she had used farms and how there's only things like corn or peas, and that's not necessarily super friendly for bees. And so there's not enough flowers for the bees to eat. She also pointed out in the video that bees are transported to like an almond plant is a one example she'd used, and that's for them to pollinate, and they have to be transported out because then it turns into a flowerless landscape. The almond plant does. And so those are the reasons why bees are dying. Thank you so much.